games! Welcome to Story Hour!
What? A whole hour? Oh boy, that stinks. I want to play video games.
It's not going to last an hour. It's just what you call it. And it's going to be fun!
Reading? Ugh, I don't know about that.
Look, Boog, behave. We have a special guest reading to us today.
I love special guests. Who is it?
Granny B!
Oh boy, I love it when Granny B reads to us. She did it on her channel one time, all about lost teeth. I wonder where they go. Probably partying with the missing socks.
It was about a boy who loses a tooth when it falls out to make room for his adult teeth.
Same thing. Anywho, let's get on to Granny B. I love her channel, and everyone here should go subscribe to it. It's so much fun to watch. There's a link to her channel in the description below the video. She reads stories, plays with Play-Doh, has great counting games, and so much more. Let's go say hi.
Welcome, Granny B!
Hi, Boog N Shoog. Today I'm gonna read Splat the Cat and the Hotshot to you. It was written and illustrated by Rob Scotton.
Wait, that cat goes splat?
No, Boog. His name is Splat.
Oh, that makes sense.
It does?
I'll start reading and it will all make sense.
Sounds great.
Splat was late for Cat Scouts. The troop met at 4 on the dot. Splat threw on his scout scarf and he tried to tie a knot as he shot out of the house. Splat, you are here, said Mr. Mott, the troop leader. We thought you forgot. Meet our new scout, Scott, said Mr. Mott. And Scott looked like one cool cat. Splat, I can help you with your knot, said Scott. And Scott tied Splat's knot perfectly. Thanks, Scott, said Splat. In fact, Scott could tie a lot of knots, and Splat could not.
I can tie knots.
Yeah, granny knots.
Actually, I tied Granny B knots.
Very funny, Boog. Now back to the story. The scouts worked on fire building. Scott's fire was good and hot. Splat's was not. Splat wished he had Scott's scout skills. Okay, scouts, said Mr. Mott. Tomorrow is our big hike. Let's plot it out on a map. I've hiked this trail a lot, said Scott. This is a great spot.
Wow, Scott knows everything.
Yeah, he's a hotshot.
He does know a lot. Let's see what happens next. Back at home, Splat said, Mom, there's a new scout, and he is very cool. His name is Scott. He helped me with my knots. I think he's a hotshot. Splat smiled. I cannot wait to hike with Scott, he said. The next day, Splat got ready. What would Scott bring? He said. Splat didn't know, so he packed a lot. When the scout set off on the hike, Splat walked right behind Scott. And soon it was time to stop for lunch. The scouts got wood for a campfire. Some scouts got twigs, some scouts got rocks. I brought soup, said Mr. Mott. Have you got the cookpot, Scott?
Ooh, soup. I wonder what kind. Chicken noodle is my favorite. Maybe they have that.
Maybe they have clam chowder or ham and split peas.
I don't want to split any peas. You can have them all. Yuck.
Boog, peas are good for you. I wonder if Scott has the pot. Scott looked in his pack. Oops, said Scott. I forgot. The other scouts moaned. We cannot eat soup without a pot to make it hot, said Plank. Splat stepped forward. I brought a pot, he said. I also brought some apricots, and we can eat them while the soup gets hot. Well done, Splat, said Mr. Mott. On the hike back, Scott led the way across a log bridge. Splat trotted along behind him. With each step, the log shook a lot. And there was a slippery spot where it was starting to rot. Splat saw it, but Scott did not. He was busy with some bugs. Swat! Look out, Scott! Said Splat. It was too late. Scott fell into the mud.
Right in the mud? Wow, is his mom gonna be mad when he gets home?
Yeah, this one time I made mud pies and I was eating them, and my mom started yelling and yelling and yelling.
Why was she yelling so much?
I'm not sure. I think she must have hurt her hand, or maybe she was mad at my dad, or maybe she just likes to yell. How should I know?
Okay, boys, listen to what happens. Everyone tried to help Scott out, but they couldn't reach far enough. Luckily, Splat had a rope. He tossed one end right to Scott. Good shot, Splat, said Scott. Splat tugged on the rope. He pulled with all his might. The rope started to move. Scott went up, and Splat went down. Splat!
Both of them are in the mud now.
Hey, don't laugh. Accidents happen.
It's okay. They were trying to help each other. Splat didn't mind the mud. He had helped Scott. The scouts rinsed them off. Thanks, Splat, said Scott. I wish I was as prepared as you. Great teamwork, Scouts, said Mr. Mott. And Splat, you are one prepared cat scout. All the things you brought really hit the spot. Why don't you lead us home? And Splat did.
So, when they worked together, it all turned out. And they even got the mud rinsed off.
That's right.
Yes. Splat and Scott probably are the best of friends now. Just like two blue boys I know.
Wait, you know other blue kids?
She's talking about us, Boog. Right, Granny B?
That's right, Joog.
Ah, we're blue. So true.
And if everyone out there who's watching wants to avoid the blues, you should all go subscribe to Granny B's great channel. Don't forget there's a link in the description below.
Hey, Shug!
What is it?
See that image that just appeared? They can click on that to go to Granny B's channel.
Awesome! Don't forget to subscribe.
Well, thanks for reading to us, Granny B.
Yeah, thanks.